I've compiled every Madden 23 leak on the internet, and these will change Madden forever. To start, one of the biggest leaks that we have right now is for you franchise players. Now, I know that we've all been in this situation where you want that one player on another team, but no matter what you try, you just can't get that last remaining bit of green for the trade to get accepted. Well, in Madden 23, there's a chance that we get 6 slots for the trade block. Now, I did say that there's a chance. This doesn't mean that it's confirmed, but I've seen a ton of leakers reporting on it, so we'll just have to wait and see. Moving on, a quick leak that I'm sure a lot of you have heard already is that crossplay won't be in the game. But on top of that, PC players will not be getting the next gen version of the game. I don't really understand why EA can't make PC next gen, because PC is just way stronger than console, but they've just decided not to. And since we're already talking about old gen, I want to give you guys a heads up that it might be worth just to save your money towards a new Xbox instead of buying Madden 23, because the game is literally going to be a copy and paste from Madden 22 with just updated rosters. Most of the features that I talk about in my videos are solely for next gen consoles, so old gen players are just kind of out of luck. That being said, I don't know if the battle pass will be solely for next gen, so you might have that to look forward to on the bright side. And staying on the topic of Ultimate Team, it looks as though power-up cards are going to have much less say in the new Madden. During EA's special stream, they announced that the frequency of power-up cards would be decreasing. However, the aspects would still be evident on elite cards. They then went on to explain a bit more about how this works, so if you want to pause your video right here, here's all the information that they gave us. So instead of power-up cards, it looks as though we might be getting purple strategy items into the game. Right now, we only have common, uncommon, and rare, but how do you think this change impacts the game? Personally, I think if they add an epic speed boost to the game, then a lot of people are going to get pissed with EA, and they'll probably even stop playing the game altogether. Now, moving on to our next leak, we have all the rookie premier players matched with what player traits they're going to have. This is coming from Modix on Twitter, who's one of, if not the most credible leaker in the space. I'm gonna have a Google Doc link in the description of this video that shows you everything, or you can pause the video right now to take a quick look. I think I'm most excited for the Trayvon Walker card because that man is a beast in real life, and I'm sure he's gonna be a beast in Madden too. And to go along with that, we also have a hint towards the new QB styles and throwing animations that we'll be receiving. In Madden 23, we're getting 7 new styles, 2 new traditional styles, and 5 new slingers. We also now have the information on what QB has which styles, once again brought to you by Modix. Some notable changes are Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, and even Justin Herbert changing up their styles. I know that a lot of players didn't like how Justin Herbert's animations felt in 22, so hopefully this fixes that issue. I personally hate that we have to discard cards just because we don't like how their animation feels. And on top of all those leaks, over the past week, we've been receiving the top cards for every position in Madden 23 Ultimate Team. And even though this does seem like an awesome idea in theory, EA definitely stirred up the pot. It seems as though a lot of the top players for each position didn't even get the top cards, let alone be featured in the top 10. So just for a quick example, the DBs were released back on Tuesday, but the list is missing both Minkah Fitzpatrick and the Honey Badger, who are some of the top DBs in the league right now. If you ask me, I think that EA's doing it on purpose because this is just how they drive hype to the game. If they don't add a new player right off the bat, then the community will start to complain, and that just makes it where everyone's talking about the new Madden, kind of what EA wants to happen. They're following the rule that no publicity is bad publicity. With that being said, I do think that EA has another reason behind these bad ratings, and that's the Headliners promo. It was recently confirmed that Headliners will be our first official promo coming to the game, and I think that all the cards that are missing from the top 10 will just be added in as Headliners players down the road. They did note that all the top 10 players would just be core elite cards, so we have to keep our eyes out for the Headliners second reveal. But in the meantime, one of the things that I find most surprising about Madden 23 is that we're less than 10 days away and EA has only released 3 gameplay videos totaling in 14 minutes and 13 seconds. Honestly, I expected them to release more gameplay to get the game more hype, but I guess they're just relying on the ratings for this. And if you are craving some more gameplay, I know that the YouTuber I'm That Matt is posting daily content, basically going in depth with what new features we're getting in Madden 23, and he actually has footage from the beta. And on top of that, if you want to know 23 new features coming to Madden 23, then click on the video on your screen right now because I'm done.